Welcome back, guys. Today's note is all about sandalwood, that creamy, woody, calming note that's just perfect for when the air starts to chill and autumn rolls around. Now, this is part of my top 10 autumn notes deep dive video that I aired several months ago, and I've decided to take each of the notes in that video because it's a 2 hour plus video and break them down into individual videos. So you'll see 10 of these videos. I've already aired Immortelle, this is Sandalwood, and we've got 8 more videos coming after this. So if you love cozy, meditative woods, you'll want to stick around for this one. So this doesn't smell like autumn to me, and they don't have to smell like autumn, but I think they're perfect for autumn, basically. But I did throw in something that does smell like autumn, which we started with, the Immortelle. But I've got sandalwood here at number 9 as a note. I've got 5 fragrances in this category as well. I find sandalwood to be the creamy variety, to be some of the coziest fragrances to wear. And in the autumn months, I like these cozy fragrances, creamy, smooth fragrances. I almost put Milk on the list, but Milk ended up at the bottom at like number 11, 12, somewhere around there. But sandalwood acts a bit milky and lactonic, so it's woody too because it's dry. Woods are kind of dry to me, so I felt like this is a perfect combination for an autumn fragrance. It's at number 9, and we're going to start off first with Affinessence Santal Basmati. This is, I think, one of the best fragrances from this house and one of the more popular ones from this house. This is also from their Notes de Fond collection, which means the base notes collection, as you can see right there. Base notes collections, I've explained this before, they have top notes collection, heart notes collection, base notes collection. One of my favorite heart notes collection fragrances is the Saffron Neroli. I don't have any of their top notes collection fragrances, but I absolutely love the Santal and Santal Basmati and the Vanilla Benjoin or Vanille Benjoin from this house as well. But we're talking about the Santal Basmati. It's sandalwood with a kind of a basmati rice experience, but super cozy, very milky, and also musky and smooth. And I think this is the kind of fragrance that's perfect for the autumn months. Again, it's woody, it's dry, it's got those kind of autumn-like characteristics, but under there's that milkiness. It's also powdery because the rice is kind of powdery in this. The rice has these light nuances. I wouldn't say this is a super intense rice fragrance, but the fact that you get that from the sandalwood fragrance is super, super awesome. Very, very cozy, very creamy, milky, but super woody as well. So that's Santal Basmati from the house of Affinessence. Next fragrance is from the house of Parle de Parfum. It's Milky Musk 39. But this is probably one of the more popular fragrances from this house, and it's exactly what you get. Milky sandalwood. Some of these fragrances might smell kind of similar because we're dealing with a lot of heavy base note of sandalwood, super dense note, base heavy note, but they all have their own nuances and they go in different directions. Like this one has a bit of a citrusy freshness, but when it starts developing, it becomes sweet as well. Unlike Santal Basmati became powdery, it didn't sweeten up too much. This one does almost kind of sweeten up, like you're having like a milky custardy effect with the sandalwood. But in the end, it's like super, super woody with the sandalwood, but totally the creamy variety, the creamy, smooth, milky, lactonic variety. And it's a nice job by perfumer Michel Almerac. It's not my favorite from the house. I do enjoy it quite a bit. My favorites are Wake Up World, Mile High, but that one's quite nice too. It's definitely very cozy if you like a sandalwood fragrance with a milky effect. But this next one is sandalwood, but it also has a milk note in it. This is from the house of L'Orchestre Parfum. It's Piano Santal. You guys familiar with this one? We featured this last summer, not this summer, but a year ago summer in a kit. Super awesome kit, by the way. It was Vanille Supermassive from Les Eaux Primordiales, and then we had Soradora Jani. But again, this is so super milky and cozy. This is also super musky. Like there's a lot of musks thrown in here. And I feel like these kind of notes lend themselves perfectly to musky notes. And we have a musk category in here as well. We'll get to that in a little bit. But right now we're talking about number 9, autumn note or fall note. It's sandalwood. And even though this is a very milky sandalwood fragrance, you've got some musks under there as well. It makes for it even super cozy. I love that. Such a great scent. And I've been a fan of this one for a good 5 years, and I was grateful to have been able to feature this in our kit. Let me know if you're familiar with this. Were you able to get the kit and had that fragrance in it? Let me know if you're a fan. You do really experience the milkiness. It's super smooth. It's slightly custardy, a thick cream. It's not like a liquidy, like it's not too liquid, if that makes sense. Thin, not 2%. This is a kind of a bit of a full fat kind of a milk experience. But probably one of the most popular sandalwood fragrances out there happens to be Tam Dao from the house of Diptyque in the EDP concentration. This has the, whoa, the color has changed. Look at that. It's leaked. Okay, I'm gonna have to clean that up. So this has the Mysore sandalwood, but this one to me really does smell like Mysore sandalwood. I'm not 100% sure if they are using Mysore sandalwood from Mysore, if it's from somewhere else. Probably it's from somewhere else. But to me, this is a really nice combo of that creamy, smooth sandalwood, but also it gives me a little bit of a spicy pencil shavings effect in here as well, which might not make it super cozy, but it makes it super autumnal. Like it has a very autumn effect because it's that kind of dry pencil shavings smell mixed in with the creamy sandalwood, and that dryness of that pencil shavings, you know, it's, to me, it feels like autumn to the touch. So that's what you get with this one, but I think it's nicely done, and I prefer the EDP over the EDT. The EDT is just a lot fresher, and I like my fragrances to be a bit more robust, thicker, longer lasting, and so we've got that with Tam Dao from the house of Diptyque in the EDP concentration. Last but not least, it's Nothing But Sea and Sky from the house of Nuit, Nomade, one of my favorite French houses. Absolutely love this house. I love this fragrance as well. The name Lazy Sunday Morning from Maison Margiela kind of makes me think about this fragrance because it's like a carefree weekend day. You don't want to put a lot of thought into your fragrance. You want to smell great. You want something simplistic, something that won't challenge you because it's a lazy, carefree day. That's what you get with this one. But it's super sandalwoody. It's clean and also very musky. And it's a bit laundry-like as well. Maybe there might be some aldehydic touches in there, but it's so different from all the rest of the fragrances. But I really love it. It goes down fast because I enjoy this one so much and spray so much of it on. But I love its cleanness, its creamy sandalwoody touches. It is a bit powdery. For sure it's woody and definitely musky as well. Probably, I don't know if this is a popular one from the house. My favorite is Jardin de Misfa, but also the new extracts are really great. But this is actually solid. For someone that is looking for something a bit more simplistic, you want something, like I said, like the idea of Lazy Sunday Morning comes to mind. It's, you want fragrance, but you don't want something like totally like taking over. Something that's just, you know, spritz on and go about your day kind of a fragrance. And that's what I get with that one. Also smelling great at the same time. And that wraps up sandalwood. Smooth, milky, timeless. So what's your go-to sandalwood fragrance for fall? Let me know. Do add a comment below. And don't miss the next video. It's apples. We're talking about apples, which I find perfect for autumn.